Hello, everyone. How y'all doing today? Hope you're all doing good and everything's going well. And it's nice to be able to get back with you again, let you know what kind of what's going on here. Um, Went to the doctor today. Um, I'm looking. Doctor says that my eyes looking okay, but he wanted me to see a eye doctor. So Friday, I'm gonna go see an eye doctor, have him look at my eyes and make sure everything's okay. And then we'll go from there. One of the things I have is a little bag under my eye. It's got fluid in it, and I don't like that. I wish it'd go away, but it didn't go away from the other time I had this, but wasn't hospitalized. And so my doctor kind of mentioned. He said, "Well, that CPAP, the strap runs right under my eye. And since I had it before and then it came back again, that maybe, and I never really gave it much thought, is that strap might have got, some liquid on it or whatever from my eye and then reinfected it. So I'll have to work on disinfecting that mask or the headgear and see about getting a new headgear piece, which they're not cheap. Anything medical isn't cheap. So we'll have to see what I can do. Um, Want to say thank you for everybody that stops by and says hi and uh, gives nice comments and all that. I want to address the one guy that thinks I'm a crybaby. Um, until you step in my shoes, till you step into my shoes, you have no room to talk. Until you step in my shoes and deal with mental illness in some way, either from a traumatic event or whatever the case might be, until you step in my shoes, you have no reason to talk. Mental issues is not like a cut. You just don't put a band aid on it and it heals. It takes a while. And then you have setbacks. Like when my insurance ran out or they canceled my insurance and then I had to get new insurance. So now the people I've been dealing with for 2 years, now I'm not able to talk to them no more. So now I'm working on trying to get a waiver for continuing uh, my my treatment with them because they're not in my network of the new insurance. It's not just as simple going to another doctor because then you have to tell the story all over again, all the stories, everything. So before you go labeling me, you better just think about stepping into somebody else's shoes that's dealing with mental issues before you put a label on them. This is the first and the only time I am going to talk about this. The rest of the time, you wanna crucify me, fine. I have a delete button on it. I just delete your comment. I don't need it. I got enough going on. My plate's overflowing, and I'm dealing with it the best way I can without the people that I had professionally supporting me. So there, I've said it. I'm done. Ain't talking about it no more. Now on the new and more important or better things, um, I did go check on some wood this past weekend, and I'm gonna get some. Finally, I'm gonna get some red cedar wood called Eastern Red Cedar Wood. I've been wanting to find some for a long time. I'm wanting to make jewelry boxes out of them. Also, I'm getting some of my wood that I have that's too thick to do anything with, because I can't make signs out of them because they're 3 inches thick. And even if I did make a sign, it'd take a crane to put it up because they're so heavy. So the gentleman that I went and seen about the wood, he's going to cut them down for me. So I'll have at least that one piece of cherry. I'll have at least 2 pieces in it, and the red oak I'll have at least 3 pieces of it, and that'll be 30 feet long of 3 pieces. So the red oak I'll have, because I bought it and didn't do nothing with it. It's too thick. I didn't think about when I bought it that it was too thick and I couldn't do anything with it. So I think I originally had a plan for it, but that fell through, and so it's still sitting up against the wall. So I'm gonna get some new wood. I'm also gonna get some wood that has a little bit of a unique characteristic to it. You put a black light up to it, and it kind of like glows in the dark from the black light or UV light. So I'm looking forward to getting that and making some stuff out of that. Now on to the crosses. I did get an email from Mexico. Right now, I do not ship internationally. From what I read in the postal thing, I skimmed over it. I'm going to have to look into it and study it a little bit more to see what what papers I'm going to need to fill out, what I'm going to have to pay. It's not cheap. So if I get to where I ship internationally, if you're going to order something, it's going to cost a lot. So I don't know. Like I said, I just kind of skimmed over it. Just plain old packages, I think, start out around $25 up to, if you go priority, $88. And I don't know. I didn't study it that close yesterday when I got home. But so no, I am not shipping internationally. I'm sorry. As soon as I get it all figured out and I know what to do, then I'll do it. So there's that on that. The crosses, I'm still looking to find somebody to. I have y'all saying, well, just send them to somebody. Well, I kind of like don't do. Me personally, I don't like doing that because I like to know that they want them, and that they really want to pass them out, not just because I send it to them and then they say, well, here they are. I like to get a rapport with these people, so they kind of know me, and I kind of know them, and they kind of know my story on why, not just because I sent it to them. So I've written one person 3 times. I've written another person twice, and I've heard nothing back. So just sending them out, it's just not me. I can't do it. It's just not me. And I've always been told, just never stop being you, and that's it. It's just not me. I have to have some sort of rapport with them to do that. And if they don't want to write back or they don't want to call me, you know what the old saying is: you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So I can send them all the emails, and if they don't want to respond, I can't do that. So unless I don't know. So I don't know. I just it just breaks my heart that I can't get the crosses to the people, and I can't get people to respond back to me about that. Giving away. You know, and I even said, you know, you don't even have to pay postage. I'll send the postage. Yeah, I'll send them postage free. You know, you don't have to pay nothing. All you have to do is hand them out, and no response. And so I just can't. I just can't do it. Sorry. You know, it's not who I am. Uh, if you want to buy crosses, they're reasonably priced. They're only $5. You know, and that's comes with the cross. It can be either a keychain or it can be a necklace. I have two different sizes of the necklaces. I have the strings for children, and then I have a longer one, 19 and a half inches for adults. Um, so, you know, it's still out there. They're $5 a piece. You just, it's just not overly priced. I don't know. Maybe the people think I'm selling them too cheap. I don't know, but you know, my soul and heart goes into everything I make. I want it to be pretty. I want it to look nice. If someone buys it, I want it. You know, if they buy a lighted base, I want it to work. We all know where them lighted bases come from. So you know, if they don't work, I'll send you a new one. You know, it's just the way it is. Um, but you know, I use them here. I have them on display. I display my crosses in front of me, so I know the bases work. So there's that. I'm still working on my cherry cross. I do have it all sanded down though. It's ready to be routed. Um, Today I'm not feeling up to working with a high speed power tool, so I'll do it tomorrow. Because my router spins at 32,000 RPMs and I don't want to get my finger caught in it. And then I'm working on this here. This is some stuff I've been working on. It's a lighted, it's got LED lights underneath and then it shines up through. The problem is I can't get the thickness of the disc right, and I like them to stand up straight and they're wanting to lean back. But I'm still working on that, and I have a small one. This is a 4-inch, by the way. And then I have this 8-inch, same deal. It's the same crosses that the 6-inch crosses. I just only pour just enough to make a thin cross, and then I use the other sides. I put little crosses on the other sides, the same crosses that I use in the molds. So, and here's another one. This one glows in the dark. So it's how this one looks. You can see this here. This is why I'm having trouble. If the epoxy gets into these grooves, well, then part of the cross disappears because it filled in the grooves. So I'm trying to get the right amount of everything so this doesn't happen. But yeah, this lit up, you turn it off, it glows in the dark. So that's what I'm working on that with new. And then these are the things I've been making for the kid, the baby's name, and then the date they were born and what time, how much she weighed, and how long they were. So that's something new I've been working on. I'm going to put these out for about $25 to $30 because they are on hardwood, and it takes a little bit to burn that in there, and then of course got to use I use epoxy on that. So so anyway, that's what I got going on. I don't have a whole lot more to say other than thank you for everything. If you wish to help out on any of this, where I can get crosses to the homeless, the street people, in areas where churches are not available, to get them to kids and stuff, go to my website. If you wish to help buy any of the epoxy or anything like that, where I can, because I've stopped, because I can't keep pouring stuff and nobody buying it, and unless I get somebody orders stuff, because I still got a sign to make. So I've come to a halt on making the crosses. I'm not making any more for now. I have at least 15 or 20 of the 6-inch crosses, and I'm just accumulating them, and I just can't keep making them. I got they're $25 a piece plus the $10 base, so I got $35 tied up in each one. If nobody wants a lighted base, obviously, but most of the time they buy it all in one group. So I'm gonna go. I'm up to almost 17 minutes. I don't want to take up all your guys' time. So I'm doing all right, so to speak. Just sometimes days a downer. So we'll talk to you later. I hope you all have a good evening, day, wherever you're at in the world where you're watching this. I'll really work hard to set up international mailing. I just can't do it now. I got too much going on with my eye, until I make sure my eye's right and I'm healthy, because the antibiotics has really zapped me as far as energy. So I don't mean to be dragging out here, but we'll talk to you all later. Thank you for everything. Take care. God bless. May God's face shine upon every one of you and give you peace. See you later. Bye-bye.